That's I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude. Poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse. When you got different views, just know you gon' pay the price. Based off the item you choose. Many ties in the culture. Hit you with them K ultra. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost get the usher. Shot you, then now you fix it. Crashing down. Jump at the top, I was gonna get shot. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why don't rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion. Only been for confusion. The institute.
Welcome to Madden NFL 21. Here you can select your difficulty, play style, favorite team, or accessibility options. You can always change these later from the game settings.
Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up and I'm there in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's sauce so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a man.
Okay.
So we just ran in the spot. And then spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock.
Hello.
So like the hands of the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna fuss, so they boo each other, think that they're the winning team.
Okay, so why can... Hello? 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 Can anyone hear me? No. Okay. All right. We're here.
She makes it. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it?
Favorite team?
Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
Definitely the
Can I
same.
kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does.
Accessibility settings.
These light years just to catch my buzz. These right here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected.
Explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her. How
Oh, I didn't really know that.
Accessibility settings.
Continue.
Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it?
We can build a Madden community. We can all be a part of it.
Today on EA Sports. This is Madden NFL 21.
nose. Oh, I'm so excited.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with their opponents. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go on EA Sports.
I ran right into that. I should have kept going into that.
His guys take over 1st and 10.
The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Superstar X Factor. Stop the Superstar X Factor. Powerful Superstar X Factor players are on your team. These players have game-changing things into this ability. Okay.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And incomplete to open things up. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
On the keeper.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
So we're going to go. No, now I got to go for a pass play.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10.
53, check 53.
Okay, let's see. Oh, man. I hit the wrong button.
Delay of game, offense.
Okay, let's see if we can come back from this.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
What?
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Oh,
And
God.
now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. And that'll set him back 5.
Still 4th down.
Okay. Well, you know what? We ain't doing that. Oh. Hail Mary, full of grace.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Hell yeah, we are.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to go for a big play
What?
downfield.
Okay, that was
and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
We know the arm strength is certainly there. He's got a big-time cannon for an arm, and that's not a surprise. He's the son of a former Major League pitcher, so the bloodlines come into play. The biggest question for Patrick Mahomes, can he harness that big arm, develop the touch that's needed, and carry his team towards the playoffs?
That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Sets up 1st down and goal to go.
They'll run it with Williams.
There's
And he
no
will
way.
take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys have taken.
Can I challenge that? Is challenging a thing still?
The first quarter lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Okay, well, we're going to return.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
$60 butter aged Wagyu. I feel like with Wagyu, you don't really need butter. How do I?
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Brings up 3rd.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
For number 89.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and handling a little bit of power.
Can I quit? Okay. I don't think it's necessary. And if it is, that's lame.
The yard brings all new gameplay for you to tackle solo or with friends. So here's what you do. You create and customize your character, and then you go all out on fields across the globe as you take on dynamic challenges in Madden's newest mode.
Okay.
Start your journey in high school and make your way to stardom as an NFL quarterback, running back, or wide receiver. Face of the frame, customize your character from head to toe with a variety of jerseys, accessories, and level up your new Madden rank when you complete objectives. The good news, you have even more control this year of your players on both sides. NFL stars stand out and make an impact. Madden NFL values inning.
Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Magarinas. Never gon' throw your back out tryna.
No.
I need a break. Won't you get
down with me, down with me, down with me? It's still installed. Messenger.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you down with me, down with me? Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher.
Okay, so I guess I have to. We'll play again. We'll retry. This time, I'm gonna do better.
Damn, Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might
Ravens
it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and go. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind, look hard, it's not hard to find why the people try to define infrastructure right. I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, brought to protecting the sons and daughters from political slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price. I want
this music on.
No, I can't trust you. Shock you, didn't
I gotta turn that off.
Then I was cluttered, doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble.
Thank you.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. This is Madden football on EA Sports.
No, this is Patrick. Oh.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with their opponents. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Well documented that he's the son of a former major league pitcher. But Pat has always said that football has fired him up in a way that baseball just didn't. He always wanted to be a football player. Still has the big arm that his father had, and he uses it to send the ball downfield in a big way.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Let me change some stuff real quick. I can't hear nothing. It's really loud.
Back to throw now on first down. And open left side, it's Williams. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Number 26.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
48-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they're definitely involved.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game too.
Results in a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football,
and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Returning it, Hill.
his guys.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires. Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Damn.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Third down is a key down in any game you play, and third down defense something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
I've got it.
And touchdown. A big play there. 60 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
We did it.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. On the shuffle pass, and it's complete.
What the hell was that?
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. A touchdown apiece here in this first quarter of play. It's a tight game here early. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Going to throw right side here, complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
It's second.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And
touchdown!
What?
A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
I have no idea what play I'm doing. Oh, another one.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
But I got the first down.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away.
So my wide
and it
receiver
falls down
suck.
incomplete.
Incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders. And they're rolling. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's good. 4 up.
Give him 11 yards and time and a new set of downs.
At the 19-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. Jackson throwing on 1st down. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Jackson throwing again on 2nd and 10. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. That's caught at the 2. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown Brown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss. Gets run after the catch.
What? And into the end zone. A 10-play drive that time. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now back out comes the offense. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
No.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
No.
He's going to take another shot here. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, after the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle of the block as the defense just did there?
Sure. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver,
what
complete.
The hell?
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the decision is to go for 3, and the field goal unit comes on now. This one from 35 yards away. And his kick here is good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
Visitors 17. Ravens.
Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
3-yard line.
Jackson now on 1st and 10, looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit halftime. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
To throw is Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
I should have just ran it. I had it
Well,
wide open.
defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, Jackson.
Damn it.
And that is incomplete.
That incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there, but they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot, and that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And possession.
Is that game done yet?
Will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down.
I'll be right back.
But not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
A gain of 14 results in a 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That one complete to Hill.
No.
He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown!
No!
Touchdown.
No! A big play there. 71 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it, to throw it underneath, short pass like that? But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Now the try here for the point after.
Damn it.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On 1st down, Jackson.
What?
He was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Jackson.
What other features are on here? Why can't I do anything? No. Why is it taking so long?
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected.
What? What? It's only at 77%. How long is this gonna take? Okay, well, I'm gonna live stream later when it's actually done downloading. So, peace out, Girl Scouts.